Talk.
Got me?
Gotcha. All right. Welcome back to not a big deal. We got kicked out of last year. We're back. And we're here with Alex Brown for Trent Sports here at Johnny Vickers Field. Thank you for joining me, Alex.
Not a problem.
We're here in the top half of the third. Lady Tigers trail County. We trail the Trenton Lady Tigers 6-0 here tonight. I did not know that the Lady Tigers was back-to-back state champions in the lower classification.
Yes, sir.
A couple of college commits are headlined by their pitcher. We heard it was Addison what?
Alaire.
Addison Lair, who was a UF commit. The catcher, the catcher or third baseman.
It's the first baseman, Mackenzie Fisher. She is committed to St. Leo University.
That's five. That's number five. First baseman in the St. Deal commit. Okay.
Yes, and then also our center fielder, Montana Mullen, is a Santa Fe commit.
Santa Fe college commit. Okay. And the Tigers once again go down the pitches. The bottom half of the third inning. Tiger ring of baseball. A couple of spots come through. Shout out. Let's back in a few minutes. Coach Thompson has a super word.
When you're ready to refresh your home with a new kitchen, ready to build that outdoor barbecue space where spring nights turn into lifelong memories, or ready to finally take on the updates your home's been asking for, an adjustable rate home equity line of credit from Radiant Credit Union gives you the freedom to move forward. Borrow as you need it, pay only for what you use, even consolidate high-interest debt so you can breathe easier. When you're ready, visit radiantcu.org and apply for a low-rate HELOC today. Federally insured by NCUA Equal Opportunity Lender.
You're listening to Union County Radio, WUCR 107.9 LPFM, Lake Butler, Florida, and online at TigerStreamRadioFL.com.
Emily Billman.
To Johnny Bakersfield, the campus Trent Middle High School, home of the defending back-to-back state champion, the Lady Tigers of Trent. They lead our Lady Tigers of County 6-0. And up the bat for Trent. Hey, the bats have been hot for the Lady Tigers of Trent tonight. And it's been 20 so the last 4 games for the County. None so far through the first 2.5 innings. Tigers, I don't think have got more than one person on base so far tonight. But still a lot of ball left to play. 6-0 here in the bottom half of the third for Trent. On the mound now is number 12. That's Emma Hanley. He switched out for Hanley goes back to the pitcher. And Stewart. I don't know what Stewart went, but Hanley with a high pitch. That's going way from there. And it's still count for Hanley. Hanley, her junior year, had a solid season on the mound with an ERA of 2.07 on the year for Emma Hanley. There's a pitch, Hanley, another high pitch. That's a 3-0 count for junior Emma Hanley. You see the rest of the lineup. You see Hunt, third, Kent at first, Mayhew at second, Dix at shortstop, and then Annie Hines at catcher. And that'll be a walk for
And coming to the plate for the Lady Tigers. Center fielder number 8, Montana Miller.
Alex is on to have you on here tonight. Like Trenton on the cusp of another championship caliber season. 5 games here without 5 runs to the first 5 games. That's 1 earned per game, the average. Um, Tell us more about this Trenton team that the viewers and you don't know about Trenton this year.
We got a really good team. They're just competing really hard. They're not trying to look ahead, just trying to take it one game at a time, and whatever happens, happens.
Yes, sir. That's a good mindset, especially for a defending back-to-back champ. Up the short, and just short of a double play, but good job by Lillian Mayhew. Now put one down.
And coming to the plate, the fielder number 5, Wesley Elkins.
That second was that.
That's
So he had it second. Yeah. So okay. I'm trying to get. I'm figuring it out. Figuring it out. Appreciate y'all. Here we go. One down for Union County as Hanley's above the bottom. Nice high pitch by Hanley.
Pre- Presley. This is her first game back from a
Yeah,
hamstring injury.
and I saw her lip when she ran the first base of her first
She
hit tonight.
yeah she got hurt during the preseason game. She's a senior. She's been fighting real hard to try to get back into play, and usually is our leadoff hitter, but her getting back, trying to get her back into things. They put her in the 9 hole
I
tonight.
tell you this, I don't care what sport it is, basketball, football, or baseball. Hamstrings are the worst thing to have. It's
Next
hard to
up on
recover
the
from.
Tigers,
It's not the
right
same
fielder
as the
number
first one like
33,
easy way back
Adeline
then. But to see them
Rivers.
play in their first game back preseason good. They're gonna need it. They will go for 3 straight championships. Pop fly caught by Brooke Hunt. Good play by Hunt at third. And it's now 2 down for Union County with 1 on at first. And here's the pitch. That's high for a ball for Henley. Thursday night, we're back home. Welcome to Cross City Bears of Dixie County on Thursday. The boys baseball team starting at 4:30. They'll welcome in the Santa Fe Raiders. The varsity first will be at 7 o'clock. After tonight, Trent got a lot of travel. They got a 7-game road trip starting. Uh, it's starting tomorrow.
Thursday we go to Williston Thursday.
Next week, y'all be with us.
Yes, we got a Will, Williston Thursday, and then we got a Crystal River on Friday. Have a 4-game week this week. This game actually got rescheduled because our boys basketball team made it to the Final Four. Unfortunately, got beat by Williston.
A very good one. Short six game across the
Yes,
Congratulations to all the teams that made it to the Final Four in Jacksonville. Give a shout out to Trenton who made it this year for the first time in school history.
yep.
Williston Red Devils fell short. The state team at Crossroads Academy. Here's a funny thing about Crossroads Academy. They lost to Williston last year's championship game.
Yes,
So
they
Crossroads
did.
got revenge on Williston.
Yes, they did.
They went on to end the Williston champ going back to that championship. And also, give a shout out to also Park Philly Yard making the Final Four as well. The Park Philly after Pirates, whatever. But basketball is over. Now we're in the cup of baseball, softball. And right now, these two teams are hot right now. Trent 5 games in, 5 games up, 5 games down. 5-0 start for Lady Tiger Trent. Union County, despite an 0-3 start, they should have beat Newberry 5-4 about 2 weeks ago. The Mets been hot for Union County, 51 run last 4 games, but the defense has been difficult for the hit tonight. Still, 4 straight wins is still impressive for a young team, guys. So, in order to win state, you got to go through Trent. So, it's a major state game for us this year.
Leading off the top of the
We'll be
field
hard, but here we go.
for the Union County Tigers, shortstop number 33, William Mayhew.
23, Lillian Mayhew, the shortstop. Now, the Rick words of Rick Flair to beat the man. You got to beat the man. So, in order to win state, you got to go through either Bronson, we got Bronson, Branford or Trenton.
Correct.
And they're the 2 best teams in the world right now. We're not too far behind, but those are 2 guys you got to beat to win state in the world. Here we go. Here's the pitch.
Trenton has already actually played Brantford
I heard they
before.
beat them. Y'all
10
shut them out.
nothing.
Y'all shut them out. Y'all chill
10
in.
nothing.
Y'all beat them at Branford. Y'all beat them
We
here.
beat them here.
Y'all play them again this year.
Yes, sir. I think we play them in a couple of weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
How's Branford looking this year from y'all side of the fence?
They're a really good team. I mean, they got a bunch of transfers in. They graduated a heavy heavy group, and I think this year they're playing for a little something a little bit more purpose
Yeah.
this year because not sure if you know, but they they had a West Florida commit named Chloe Kurt, not
Hey,
not
say
Chloe Kirby, Chloe Kriegel. Chloe Kriegel.
Hey, coming to the
She
plate, number 1,
passed
Leanne
away in a car
Bates.
accident coming home from West Florida.
what
So they
you
play. Yes, coming home to visit. They're playing with a little bit more purpose this year.
playing lost with a teammate. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
I know that. This
Chloe
happened
Kriegel.
this year.
Yes, sir. It happened a couple months ago, actually.
Wow.
Chloe Kriegel.
So she on the way coming from a
She
visit, from a recruiting visit.
no, so she was actually already committed there.
Oh,
She was in college.
oh,
She
she was in
graduated.
college.
She
Okay.
graduated last year.
Oh, she was a former student. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry. Something lost for brand pressure. They play with a little more purpose this year. But right now, on base, now leading maybe for a slap single. One of the few times the Tigers little base, maybe we get something going here in the top of the fourth. One down. Maybe on base on deck is number 16, Brooke Hunt on deck on the batting box right now. That's the pitch. Four outside.
Rosball just missed.
Just missed. I want to learn these pitches with a rise ball and all that stuff. Is a rise ball the female version of fastball?
No, sir. So Rosball, it basically just rises as it goes to the glove. It goes through, starts as a. You can throw it for a strike, but most of the time it starts as a strike and then rises for a
Goes
ball.
high. Okay.
Next up for the Tigers, number 16, Brooke Hunt.
So Knicks get struck out. Hunt up the bat. One on, two down for Union County. Sorry, one down for Union County. One on. Here at the top of the fourth inning. But Mayhew is safe.
Missed the tag.
Mayhew cleared the jet. And that was what the Tigers in scoring position for the first time tonight. She took a tough hit of that ground, man. That clay is nothing to mess with.
Easy now. I'll work on that, Clay. Easy
That hurt. That hurts, man.
now.
I'm not saying you're doing a bad job. I say that stuff looks difficult to do with maintenance of a softball.
I try to keep it as soft as I can.
Where is baseball? Is that next door over there?
That it's right over there where their stadium lights
Oh,
are.
straight shot. Okay. How the baseball team looking this year?
They're undefeated. They're looking pretty good.
Okay.
They got a bunch of transfers this year, but their core group is all returning. They have a good shortstop and pitcher, and Brent Biffin's a great catcher, and Zane McCardle. And you know in baseball, if you got a good pitcher, a good catcher, and a good fielder, you're in pretty good shape.
Well, actually, the Union County boys baseball team will face them on senior night. The end of regular season, Trenton will face Union County. But the thing is, I know one of the baseball players from Trenton because, oh, Nelly, that's going back. Nobody's calling it. It looked promising. So I know Mason Buchanan from basketball season, so he's on the baseball team. But I heard too.
Correct.
He's a pretty good player too.
He's a great pitcher. He has a good little arm on him, and he's also a pretty good little outfielder too.
That's what's up, though. So we'll see them at the end of the regular season as Tigers will play Trenton on senior night. That is another strikeout for
Alaire.
Alaire. I keep forgetting her last name. That's Alaire with another strikeout. I thought
Next up, we have number 9, Addie Hunt.
she's on the verge of going for it. Can't no hitter, but she can't go like a
Perfect game.
perfect game when as long as she can play scoreless. Up the back is the Kicks.
Delay steal. On the,
Yeah, sorry, Addie Hines at the back. And Hines in school. Addie did Mayhew on at third scoring position for the Tigers.
nice little delay steal by Union right there.
Yes, sir. That's what they've been solid at last 4 games. Getting guys to score position. As a strike again. It's been hard sledding to hit against this pitcher tonight. We have one hit, I think, on the night.
That's correct.
She's on the verge of getting a perfect game. As long as they get scoreless, this will be a big inning for the Tigers. Get some kind of points on the board. Another strike to Addie Hines, who's our catcher tonight. And the Tigers here facing 1-2 count. Here with 2 down. Here at the bottom, the top of the board. That's a low pitch, making a 2-2 count.
Nice location on the 1-2 count there. You don't want to put nothing in the strike zone on a 0-2 or 1-2 count, but you want to get them to chase. So
Sure.
not a bad spot there.
Good assessment right there, Mr. Brown. Here's the pitch. Payoff pitch. Yes! Over the head of the first base coach. He almost took a sniper shot to the head. That is a 2-2 count, man. Listen, I got hit by volleyball before. It's nothing no one worse than a softball hit to the head. But I got hit in the head by volleyball off off the heat, hitting hard, boy. So I don't know what the softball hitting tonight, but man, oh, bro, thank God for nets. Tell you, man, listen. One time during baseball season, the ball came straight to my iPad, and I forgot the net was right there. Cause that thing was coming on beeline from my score. It was not gonna be pretty. And it was off like 95, not about 85-mile changeup. Hey, listen, change me up real quick.
Good battle.
Keep battling, Addy.
Good little battle right here.
Yes, sir. Catcher and the pitcher. How about that? UCHS one with the catcher and the pitcher going back and forth. Trying to keep the Tigers in the inning alive with a 2-2 count. Here's the payoff pitch. Gotta swing.
On the changeup.
Another strikeout. Gotta be 3.5 innings. Oh, it's 4-4 now?
No, 4 whole innings.
4 innings. It is now 6-0. Trenton. Trenton's in a major town.
That's not a perfect game.
What's that?
No.
Ah.
A perfect game is no runners. A perfect game is no runners on base.
Oh, no. See, I'm gonna learn this
No,
technology.
no hitters.
So no hitters, no nothing.
No hitters. You can walk batters, but
Okay.
can't give up base hit. A perfect game is no walks, no hits, and a shutout, just a zero on the scoreboard.
So she's have a shutout game.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I'm a basketball, football guy. I know something like all that. Well, when it comes to baseball, so I'm gonna learn this. I appreciate you educating all the fans and the parents educate me on terminology of softball and baseball. I'm gonna hit it right now. So we're going to the bottom of the fourth. Tigers trail 6-0.
You're listening to Union County Radio, WUCR 107.9 LPFM, Lake Butler, Florida, and online at TigerStreamRadioFL.com.
Welcome back to Johnny Bakersfield. I'm here with Alex Brown of Trenton Sports. Thank you for coming on and telling me more about this great Trenton team so far. You got to fight the Tigers, trying to get something going. We had something going on in the top half of the fourth. Had Mayhew at third, just couldn't get the runner in. It's now 6-0 here at the bottom.
Yeah, Trenton's just trying to, like I said before, we're not trying to do too much. We're just trying to take it one game at a time. It's very easy when you're two-time to finish state champions. It's easy to get complacent, not trying to stay complacent, just trying to stay hungry and keep working.
Yeah, for sure.
We got Lexi Fall back for Trenton. She actually transferred from Bell.
Okay.
Her,
You got a chance for your rival, huh?
but her dad actually graduated from Trenton High School.
So how does that work? You're from Bell, but your dad went to Trenton High School.
Your guess is as good as mine.
I mean, the same thing when somebody back here went to start back here, but her kids go to Union County, but we ain't gonna say nothing about that right now. We're gonna keep on the hush. But but tell us about the rivalry though, because I heard from different parents about their basketball team, but tell us about the rivalry between Trenton and Bell.
Well, it used to. I really hate to say this on radio, but it used to not really be a rivalry, just for the sheer fact of we always had these things called the Killer Bees, Bell, Bradford, Bronson,
Right.
which and over the time games got a little more competitive, so I guess it became more rivalry. I graduated in class of 2021. Our biggest rivalries were Chiefland and Dixie, but now over the success with Bell beating us in football a little bit, 2 out of the last 4 years or something like that.
Shot.
It's been more competitive, so it's become more of a rival.
Good catch by Dix, making one down. But because I be hearing so many stories about y'all rivalries with Trenton, with Bell, especially with the football.
And now our
Now that both of y'all not
number 65, your first baseman,
how packed do y'all games be when y'all break over the Bell border? Do y'all travel heavy over to the boneyard in Bell with rivalry? Do y'all play Bell pretty much every year?
Yeah, so there was a little time there where we didn't play Bell for some reason or another. I think it was like 1 year or something. But we try to play. We play them every year. It's always a great game. It's always it's an in county rivalry. But like I said, it's they we if you look back at the history, Trenton has pretty much owned that rivalry.
Pretty much, yeah. Kind of like how Union County with Keystone. We own Keystone
Yeah.
every single thing. Baseball, basketball. Kind of
No,
like how
no,
Stokes get Keystone.
no, no, no. I will say that we just
Woo, shot left over there to field it and whoop.
no. Now I will say it's been back and forth in boys basketball, but other than that, we pretty much handled business and everything else.
I know y'all swept Bell this year in Bay
Yes,
basketball and moved to a what 25-5 year.
I believe so. Yes, sir.
First Final Four in school history. Fell to a very good Wilson team, but another technical coach Brew has a great season, district championship.
Absolutely.
The core of that team will be back, led by Mason Buchanan, who was a junior this year. You bring back Mark McHale, you bring back Zeta Bond,
Noah Owens.
Noah Owens, those guys are back. We have a couple of younger guys from last year who transfers. Maybe Trey can make another run back to Jackson next year.
That is the plan.
Phenomenal year by Coach Eric Bullis and his team going back to the shot the center.
That is gone. St. Louis.
Thank me up for that, correct?
Yes, sir. Break out the home run chain for the first time this year.
Oh, the home run chain. I'm home run chain.
We just got that in.
That's dope. I know the baseball team, boy, they don't have like a sombrero. They have a weird looking sombrero I see at Lake Butler. And so anytime a person scores a run, they sombrero. March, you will see that sombrero. The things like the things you like to take down the head. But it's not 8-7 off the home run hit. He was here at the bottom of the fourth. And for the first time this year, the home run chain is introduced to the Trenton fans, and myself included. Only one out here at the bottom of the fourth. So that's the history of the Trenton Bell Rivalry. Okay. So how far is Bronx?
It's about 15 minutes.
So after Bell is Bronx, pretty much.
I would say it's Chiefland.
Chiefland.
Chiefland's 10 minutes. Bell's 10 minutes north. Chiefland's 10 minutes south.
So you get the Bell, you have to go this way.
You got to go north.
Okay. And that way is Gainesville, right?
No, that's east.
That's east. So east, west.
East is Chiefland. South is Chiefland. No, East is Gainesville. South is Chiefland. North is Bell.
Okay. Woo. Right. So I see your football schedule. Must look pretty good. We will be here for week 3. So I will be here for the days. I will be here that day. So I'll be part of the sideline reporter. I'll probably call the game. So maybe we can come sit me in the booth and we can call the game together.
If I'm not coaching, I probably will be. Last year I coached football, and I'm also the boys soccer assistant coach here at Trenton High
But
School.
definitely, I would especially catch up definitely during football season. Have a chat before and after the game. We're cool to talk to you.
For sure.
But let's talk about how the Trenton season for this past year. I went what 7-4 this year, 8-4 this year,
7-4,
seven and
I
four
believe.
the first round of playoff.
Yes, sir. To Taylor County.
What are your thoughts about this year? This year's team and what could we all do better next year going to 2026?
Um, as far as that goes, in my opinion, when it comes to football in small school, you can always be more physical. You always got to play tough, play fast, play physical. It's all about physicality in small school. If you can impose your will on somebody, you're more likely going to win around here.
The Lady Tigers, number 22, Madison Tigers.
So going into 2026, who was
Courtesy running for the Tigers, number 22, Aliyah Flowers.
that I'll say? So based on your schedule for this upcoming season, who are your toughest games other than
I would. I honestly haven't looked at the schedule yet, believe it or not, so I couldn't really tell you.
I've seen it, but I didn't just read it off. Well, I want to eventually read it. See my assets on it, but Can't wait to see our final schedule. We're still working the schedule out, but I know we are coming to y'all week 3. That's gonna be fun. This is my first time going to a Trenton football game in person, so I'll be here.
Coach Fry's doing amazing things with that
Oh yeah,
program.
I met Coach Frog coming from the Branford basketball game. Coming from his county basketball game. You saw him. No, came from Lafayette. 'Cause, he coached Lafayette basketball for a long time, and he was there. He was there, and we met him. I met him there. Great guy. We talked to him. Coach Barrett talked to him, and it's been fun to see Coach Pruitt and Coach Frog go head to head on Friday night. And that is
What a bullet by Matty Heiner.
I believe to runners on first, second here with one down. With a ball in the air.
And coming to the plate for the Tigers, defenseman, number 6, Billy Billman.
And I gotta say, what a great hire by Union County Athletics, bringing a guy like Coach Pruitt back to where he basically started coaching. What a great, what a great, what a great hire. What a great opportunity.
Oh yeah, for sure. I never got to see Coach Robbie Pruitt coach, but my uncles and my cousins who won those 3 state championships back in the mid 90s have played up under him. They showed me the championship ring. So to finally get to see him coach in person in a Tiger uniform, it's gonna be something I'll never forget. Hopefully he can turn the program around with enough his coaching career because he ain't got much time now. And whatever he does for Union County, it's gonna be his responsibility. I know he takes God's opportunity with the University Christian and Jacksonville.
Only coaching in America to have
You know,
200 wins.
50 states. Yep. What he did at Williston the last 3 years, what he did at the Christian, Coppell County, Georgia, and for him to come back where it all started. And for the young guys whose uncles or fathers played up under Coach Pruitt, it'll be something that I think they should take care of soon because it's like a genie in the body, you might not get it more than once. So hope the young guys this year and next year's team take these very seriously because this is, you know, this is a great coach. I'm not knocking Coach Thomas. Coach Thomas is a great thing, not just here in Trenton, but also when he did Union County the last 5, 6 years before his departure last year. Uh, you can't take for granted good coaching.
No,
You have
you
a
can't.
great coach that's established like Coach Robert Pruitt is. It's a blessing to have him. He's taken very seriously. So I can't wait to see him walk the sidelines again in a Tiger uniform this coming fall. Boy, and what a catch by Henley. That's 2 down for Union County. Now they have runners at second and third. Nice reaction by the junior pitcher.
And pitches
Pitcher there
back.
for Union County making the play. Trying to go back to second base, but the center fielder coming in to cover the bag didn't get there quick enough.
I think the shortstop and second base was close enough. Maybe could have played for a couple plays, but good awareness by him. That could be a wild pass. That could be number 1. So here we go. 2 down for Union County. 8-0 here in Gilchrist County. 1-0 count for Trenton. It's been all Trenton since the opening inning. This is a juggernaut. And like I said, I'm not bashing County Tiger softball. This is a good softball team. They want to compete for state championships. You got to beat the best. When Nick Saban was at Alabama, every team in the SEC, they had to beat Nick Saban somehow, some way. The regular season, conference championship, you had to beat the best.
And being a Georgia fan, I've lost a lot of sleep over that.
As a Florida fan, losing the day that Tim Tebow cried against losing to Alabama, losing number 1 team in the country, that game. To see Tebow cry, oh, that's an Aaron Pitt. There it is. I just told you this. You cannot make those plays. That's going to make it a 10-0 game. That's 2 runners off errors. I just told you. You cannot make those kind of passes when we're in the scoring position. And you literally just pretty much threw the game away. Because now, if you don't score next inning, that's pretty much it.
10 in a row.
10-run rule is in effect down here in Gilchrist County. Is now 2 scored on error for the Tigers. And 10-0 here in the bottom of the 4th with 2 down.
Montana Moen, senior, committed to Santa Fe College up here. Transfer. She's committed to Santa Fe College, but she also transferred from Santa Fe High School. Came
It's
over
kind of
here.
funny. Santa Fe College commit, but you also come from Santa Fe High School here in Alachua. So
Hmm.
it's a long ways for Alachua to here. about 45 minutes to an hour, correct?
Yes, sir.
I said, man, listen, I'm gonna tell you a story. We were in Dixon County this year for a basketball game, right? Man, listen, one of the crazy environments I've ever been to. The fans want to fight us. You got too much trying to jump a pregnant woman. I said, you're kidding me, right? This what y'all do over here in Dixon County? Woo! I got a four complete.
Got 3 outs to work with if you're Union County.
Into the fifth. Tigers needed what a run in. So going the 10th run. We'll right back for Tiger Baseball here at WCR
Softball.
107.9. Softball. Well, right back with Tiger Softball here on County Radio. Myself, Alex Brown.
Wayne Fryer Manufactured Homes of McClenny is throwing penalties at high prices. Score a touchdown with land and home packages available in Union County. Single wide, double wide, triple wide, they will help you decide.
Man,
Located
we
off of
gotta get you more
Interstate 10
accurate
at
on softball.
8981 State Road 228,
Once
McClenny,
I get
Florida,
accurate, I'm
you
good to
might
go.
even see a familiar face.
My first
Former
year coaching
LBMS
softball.
teacher Casey Wimpy or
Huh?
UCHS alum Brett Dukes can help you out.
My first year
Their
coaching
number is
softball.
904 259
I'll get you right on softball.
4663, and you can find them online at
Help me out
WayneFryerMcClenny.com.
as well. So good to have people that support you, help you get through this. Because I'm telling you, I just found what a flex was, literally today.
You might want
I
to
found what a rise ball was.
get out of the commercial. We're about to start.
Welcome back to Sean A. Business Field. It is do or die for Union County. They are 10-0 in the top of the fifth. They do not score a run in this
And leading off the top of the fifth for the Union County Tigers, designated player number
If
11.
I'm Union County here, I, if I'm Union County here, I would try to try to lay down a few bunts because obviously you've been trying to hit the ball and you've only acquired one base hit. And I've always been taught and told that if you can't hit the ball, you might as well bunt the ball.
Try to outspeed them. I'm saying this is a good defensive team.
Absolutely.
On deck is the pitcher, Emma Hinton. So Orton's at the bat for the Tigers with a 1-0 count. 1-1 count now for Michaela Orton, EH. Final three batters tonight for the Union County Fighting Tigers down 10-0. On the road as a strike for Michaela Orton. Now it's a 1-2 count. And this is a very, very, very tough Trenton team. They have 5 runs all season long. And a strikeout again.
Chase the rise ball.
Rise ball.
Next up, we have number 12, Emma Hanley.
Emma Hanley at the bat. 2 outs away from a 6-0 start for the Trenton Tigers. This game was a makeup game from last Thursday, I believe, due to the Tigers and Trenton going to the Final Four first time school history. I believe one of the coach's sons is on the team. Who's the coach son is on the team?
Uh, Tyler Bullis.
Is that Eric Bullis over there sitting down?
Uh, no, sir.
That's who that is. And the last hope for Union County is number 32.
Next up, we have number 32, Jaden Alvarez.
Jaden Alvarez. So hopefully the final hope for Union County to get something going on. If not, that'll do it for the Lady Tigers. Here, Jaden. Alvarez with a highlight catch early on the game at center field. Here we go, Alvarez. Last hope for Union County tonight, facing a 10-0 deficit. Alvarez shot left and it's fouled away.
She got jammed. She got jammed. She didn't get her hands through the zone quick enough.
Yikes. I heard that one.
Yeah, getting jammed is not fun.
She'll play with no gloves on, too. That's different. All right. 0-2 count for Alvarez. Here we go. Get ready for the payoff pitch.
Go smooth right here, babe.
Alvarez makes the 0-2 count. Here's a pitch. Alvarez strikes out.
On the
And
chip.
that'll do it. Count goes in 5-10-0. Trenton advances to those. The UCHS lose their 4-game win tonight here against the County. Falls to 4-4. I want to thank my co-host, Alex Brown. Trenton softball coming on the show tonight. We'll see you next week in UC County.
Yes, sir.
Spot inside the booth with me.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you next week, man. Thank you for coming through.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all Thursday night from Betty Brackett Field. And the Lady Tigers welcome in the County Bears. Once again, always go Tigers and